These past couple months, ever since I moved all the way from Phoenix to Portland, I've been experiencing some of the biggest bouts of burnout I've ever experienced. And so I was feeling overwhelmed, I was feeling exhausted, and I felt like I really just wanted to start making again and finding ways to make things that took up less energy, less headspace, and felt just really nice and juicy. And so I started to just slip cast my vulva molds rather than use them as sprig molds and turn them into magnets. And so I'm gonna share with you guys a little bit about that process, and I'm also just gonna vent some of my feelings and where my headspace is at right now. I have always been a creative, an artist, a potter, now artist turned business owner, entrepreneur. But I think some of the biggest challenges I've faced have been with my queer identity, with coming to terms with that, with expressing it through art, including others in it. None of this is easy. Running an art business is not easy. It's exhausting, and I'll have days where I feel like it's going really, really well, and I'm on top of the world, and money is coming in, and clients are flowing, I'm getting casting sessions booked. But the reality is, when you're not working for someone else, you don't have consistent paychecks, and you're reliant on customers continuing to come by, new customers coming by, and sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes you have months where you have no sales or a lot less sales, and that up and down ebb and flow can be really exhausting, really strenuous. I've recently taken a step back from working as an artist full-time and started to teach swim lessons again, something I've been doing since I was 16. And so this is kind of just a reminder that your growth doesn't need to be linear. Your timeline doesn't need to look like how you maybe have thought in your head of this perfect timeline. Real life is messy, and your needs, your mental health, your well-being needs to come first. And I found that I've actually, since taking on another part-time job, I've actually been able to be a lot more energized in my art making process, getting to flow creatively and have new ideas. I've started making a lot more content. I've started writing blog posts. I've started new projects. I've started to make more things and really reevaluate the way that I want to live my life. I've been able to kind of reprioritize, and I realize my priority is not in money, and it's not in making all of my money through my art. It's about living authentically, whatever that looks like for me. So these magnets were a really great step back from maybe some of my work that I've made before that takes a ton of time. I was able to churn these out in a week, and that felt really good and fresh and energized. And so finding ways to work smarter and not harder is maybe some of the best advice I have for budding artists. Take time to honor yourself and just be glad you showed up today.